So this week, Laci Green and ChrisRayGun confirmed that they are indeed a couple. Now, I'm not talking about this to become one of those YouTube celebrity report channels or YouTube drama channels. I'm talking about this for a very specific reason. It's to do with the reactions surrounding the fact that people thought they were a couple, and then when they confirmed that they are a couple. Because it's been one of the stranger things, and I don't want to find it funny, but it is ironically hilarious that it's happening. When it was first thought that the two of them might be a couple due to the red pill stuff that Laci Green was talking about and how Chris was kind of making subtle references, people within Laci's circle were extremely upset. They did not want her to have anything to do with Chris. They thought he was the devil. I'm not exaggerating. And people in Chris's side of the field were like, cool. Whatever. You know? It was a very different reaction. It was one side, Laci's fandom, and the people that made the kind of videos Laci did were very... I'm not sure how to describe it without making them sound like horrible people. Because it's... in my mind, I want to say that they were defensive and protective, but the way that they were talking and the stuff that they were saying honestly did make it sound like, oh, well, bitch, if you don't agree with us, then you're a horrible person. You're not smart enough to realize that this guy is bad for you. And again, I don't want to make it sound like that, but a good chunk of what I saw came down to that she was not smart enough to realize that this was bad for her, that he was the devil, and that he was tricking her into being friends with him and all that. Which then got even worse when they announced that they were a couple this week. It's so weird to me to see people that call themselves feminists so openly belittle this woman for her choices. And again, part of me wants to say that it's because they're trying to protect her and defend her. It's like a family friend that you think might be dating an abuser or something. The problem is Chris has shown no signs of anything like that. He's just an average shit poster. So unless that is the new spousal abuser, I don't see what they're trying to protect her from other than new ideas. The majority of the internet, myself included, when it was confirmed that Chris and Laci were dating, I think that the resounding response was, okay, cool, good on you. Sure, there were sex jokes, but that's the internet. Sex jokes are to be expected. And, of course, the typical, well, they fucked the feminist out of her joke. Because internet. Yeah, the internet's crass. The internet makes sex jokes. What do you expect? Overall, though, the response from people on Chris's side of the field and the majority of everybody else that wasn't specifically from Laci's side of the field was, cool. You're adults. Good for you. Have a golf clap. That's it. People don't give a shit. well, the majority of people don't give a shit. It seems to be people that were in Laci's side of things that lost their shit. And it's so weird that this is the response and this is the way that they treat it. Rather than accepting that an adult woman is making her own decisions and living her own life, they have to protect her and treat her as if she doesn't know better. That seems insulting to me. It really does. And again, I want to go with the idea that it is because that they want to protect her from what they deem as a horrible, horrible person, because he's an evil Nazi alt-right buzzword, buzzword, buzzword. But there's been no signs of this at all. And that's what ultimately makes me think that this is just really fucked up, is that there's been no signs that he is bad or he would be a horrible person to have a relationship with, or that he's abusing her in some way. Anything. To say that I haven't gotten a laugh out of it would be a lie. It's been, again, I hate using the word hilarious, but it really has been to me, because it's just been one of those things that you say all the time that people in these circles, while projecting that they want to defend women and all that, actually couldn't give a shit less and only want to protect their beliefs, and this has been a prime example of it. Maybe this can be seen as a growing experience, that people will realize, I was kind of a douche, and I should be less of a douche in the future. I'm hoping too much. Anyway, this has been Math Machine, just trying to become the next TMZ. Shoot me. Peace out.